Do you think loving someone is simple and that it comes naturally?
No, it's a lot of hard work, and you actually have to put effort to stay in love with someone. Yes, it's very easy to fall out of love with someone.
Someone for me, it has to do with something built over time.
Okay.
Don't just see somebody and you love that person. I don't really think that one is love, but loving someone is what you grow into. Yeah.
Oh, so you don't believe in love at first sight?
No.
For me,
Yeah, sure.
it's easy.
Easy.
It's easy to fall in love. To stay in love, however,
Yeah, I guess it's kind of simple, but not exactly. But it comes naturally, like totally.
Okay.
Like it's just an emotion from within. Now you can like get attracted to somebody, especially like just seeing the person every day and you guys having physical connection and everything. Sure, it's actually simple to love people.
It's simple.
Yeah, especially when the person is your kind of person, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
No, really. Like, especially when you guys have like things in common, you guys like hang out a lot together, or more. Feeling is there.
Does it bother you that we train in so many aspects of life? Like, for instance, we train to be a doctor. You guys are in school, obviously, to become, what are you studying, sorry?
zoology,
Yeah, are you?
political science.
All right, cool. So you are training someday, hoping to be a zoologist, and you're a political scientist. But does it not bother you that nobody actually takes time to study how love works?
It does. It bothers me, and for me, it's not really right that just let people to just love like that without first of all knowing what love is all about and relationship aspects and everything revolving around
love. Yeah.
Depends on what aspects of love, because then you can say sociologists are doing that, but I guess so. I guess they study some aspects of human relationships.
Okay. And you also go with that?
I agree with her actually.
Yeah, kinda, but sometimes they train people actually, like all these like love talks, but they don't make it like a course, because I feel like from the beginning of time, God already like has given everybody the like heart to love. It's not something that you need to train to get to. It's just something that comes from like, it's already a part of you, just for you to show it. Exactly, that's the word. It's already a part of you, just for you to show.
Okay, well, I like your take. It's actually quite interesting. But the only problem is, and yet in the society, we have issues of failed relationships, divorce, heartbreaks, all of that.
More because sometimes people like humans make love complicated, whereas it's supposed to be simple.
So when it comes to falling in love, do you think it has to do with fate?
There are, for example, there's like a series of events that will lead up to you meeting somebody.
Yeah.
But then falling in love with that person, I don't think fate would lead you to meet that person, but I don't think fate would magically make you fall in love with them.
Nope. I feel like there's no any Mr. Right waiting for you. You can make the man your Mr. Right.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
You can take in somebody that obviously like he has to be your spec, but obviously it cannot be exactly like the ideal man you want. But when you guys start to love each other and everything, you like adapt to be like, you not be like, this is the man for me. You don't know that at first when you first met him, you're like, I beg, this one is not my spec. But later when you get to know each other, when you get to see things from his own point of view, you know that okay, we are compatible.
talking about Mr. Right.
Right, yeah.
I don't really think that there is a man for every woman and a woman for every man.
Oh, really?
I think so. So I just believe that when you see someone that you guys connect, have this connection physically, spiritually,
Very important, yeah.
you guys just connect. And when that connection is there and everything is right, then the person can be right for you.
What if fate makes you meet them in when they're in a horrible place in life and you just realize, no, this person is not for me. And then you end up not following the script that you're supposed to be fated with. And then maybe years later you meet that person again and you're like, wow, okay, if I had met you now, I would have totally loved you, but I'm already with someone else. So the person has to be someone that you can fall in love with.
So you guys don't agree that there's a Mr. Right out there waiting for
Absolutely. Fuck that. Absolutely.
like
There's multiple people you can fall in love with,
You
bro.
can fall in love with as many people as you come across, like
In this lifetime.
and there will be like instances where you kind of don't stay with the person because you have to break up for certain reasons and stuff. That does not mean that person wasn't, I mean, the person wasn't right for you, obviously, but that does not mean that suddenly one day when you met the one person,
no, that's
would
impossible.
be perfect, right? Like, I don't think anybody's perfect, right?
Okay.
I could
My
move
partner-
halfway across the world and magically just meet someone and like, wow, this person, they're awesome, and want to date them. I could move to another place in the world. Like, it just depends on people. There are multiple people out there in the world you have potential to fall in love with.
Wow, that's deep.
There's like my partner, for example. He's like, how do I put it? He's mostly perfect. Mostly perfect. There are times where I'm like, I want to beat the shit out of you. Please stop. Right? But other times it's like, okay, the pros outweigh the cons, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like he's perfect. He's not 100% pros.
Yeah, sure, that's human.
But there's like 70% pros and then 30% cons, right? Like that's a good ratio.
Very, very good ratio.
Exactly. So you just have to find someone who has like a good ratio of pros
And then
cons
work
for
with
you.
them through
And then
those cons.
Work with them through those cons.
Oh, that's beautiful. Do you agree that we are not free to love just anyone? Like, all of us have a very special type of person that we are supposed to fall in love with.
It's not everybody that you see and like that you just enter into a relationship with.
Even if we're attracted to them.
Even if you are attracted to them.
You're not fit to marry anybody. You're not fit to like relationship wise.
Yeah.
No, you have the kind of person you want. But like if you just general love, friendship, okay, yeah, this is for everybody.
Yeah.
But for relationship, it's a no.
It's not everybody that you see and you just go into a relationship with. For example, now, it may be a guy, he's my friend, and I've seen the way he talks.
Yeah.
Maybe the way he talks down about women and all that. Then I'll not say I want to go into a relationship with him, so I will change him. No, as a no for me.
All right.
So there are certain types of people that go into a relationship with, and there are people who don't.
Absolutely not.
You can love whoever the
Love whoever the you want.
as long as both of you are consenting, like
As long as
adults, like if you're at the adult age, fine, both of you are consenting adults. If you're at like teenager age, both of you are teenagers, like you're not a teenager being like, I'm free to love anyone, including this 50-year-old man who is clearly a pedophile.
not.
Like, please, girl, no.
Okay.
But like once it's like
as long as you
a
people
balanced
are
dynamic,
within, like a good age range,
and it's not abusive.
and it's not abusive, love the person.
Go
Go
ahead.
for it.
Okay, so you guys are taking the question from the age-wise direction. This is where I'm coming from, yeah? You hear instances of some girls who, they repeatedly meet boyfriends who trash on them, maybe abusive, who beat them, and then they leave that same person and go to the next relationship. The same thing happens. Even when they still live down, go to the next person. The same thing happens.
Cool thing in psychology, where essentially you go to what you're most familiar with.
Yeah. So that's where I'm coming from.
You basically just, which is at that point where you need to have interpersonal relationships outside of romantic relationships.
Okay.
Because if you don't have that in your life, you are just going to be a person who keeps making bad decisions, not just relationship wise, but just in every aspect of your life. This is the point where you need friends and maybe family, if your family's cool like that,
Yeah.
to be like, sit you down and be like, yo,
This is wrong.
this is not okay. This is not healthy for you. You need to stop.
Basically. So you guys don't agree in that instance.
If it's abusive or even pedophilic relationships are abusive. That's why it's like, no, healthy relationships, as long as it's healthy, go for what you